From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. The back's got it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The linebacker shifting around now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You call quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
The Bulls trying to cash in here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. That is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense. It works out.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. We'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's a run to the left. Finding space at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, USF. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Blazers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
And he'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The USF offense is back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Important second down play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Second down coming up. 14, UAB 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. He's found some room at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
The Bulls pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback escapes the pocket. In the clear of the 25. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. That's a big-time drop.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
The Bulls come to the line with first and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Florida.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he lofts it deep over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He's brought down out at the 46. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
2nd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
They'll run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
4th down at the 26-yard line. Make some noise. It's 3rd down.
Trying to convert again on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Picked off in the end zone, but the defender could not get a foot down inbounds. It's incomplete. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Run that ball. Run it.
First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
UAB.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's play action. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bulls. This offense is still clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut in behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And they'll loft this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Blazers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
For the offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Handing off on the draw play. They've got him down out near the 40. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick it deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Blazers offense retakes the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up.
Get set, get set.
Takes the handoff again. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Blazers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Running play called on third and short. Defense stops him right at the line there. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Blazers with 1st and 10 here.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Make some noise. It's third down.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And there's the handoff. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. No huddle now for the offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blazers.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The South Florida offense back on the field. Toss play, running right. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, USF. And the route is on. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line.
Makes up and happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Blazers looking to keep this drive rolling. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try.
42, Spider.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, South Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down.
Oh, man, in situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Blazers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
At the 8-yard line. Second down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Defense has stepped up. It's fourth down.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice game.
Let's go!
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Bulls. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick throw to the left. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And one final play before the end of the quarter.
Get set! Get set!
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Florida 49, UAB 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Come on, set!
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Powers through. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They're going to run it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. Get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on a pitch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown.
2-9 Philly.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Blazers offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Blazers will crank up the tempo.
Make some noise. It's third down.
They'll try to run for the first down. He shreds the tackle. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, UAB.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Jackrabbit. Here you set.
A running play called on 4th down. And the Blazers are on the move here. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The USF offense is back out there now. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Making people miss. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here.
Belly stunner. 42 spider. 4-2 spider.
Here comes a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is